Lorrayn de Peyer from lorrayndepeyer.com. I'm here today with Matthew French, who we're attending a conference together, and we've got talking and we've got to know each other a little bit. And I'm so happy to meet a fellowship traveller who understands some of the concepts that I'm so keen to teach at this time in my life about energy and the importance of understanding it. So I've asked Matthew if he would very kindly share a little bit about what he does, what his profession is, because I think you're going to find it really interesting. So over to you to just explain.
Thank you, Lorrayn. I'm fundamentally, I use dowsing to tap into my intuition, and I energy heal fundamentally houses. I work on people as well, but it's mainly houses. Lots of people know it as sick building syndrome, but houses often have spirits, ghosts present, which I move on. They're all people who died and got stuck between the earth plane and the heavens, so I move them on. And critically, the earth has lots of natural energies running in it, in the earth, and I harmonise those, and those can be really harmful to people.
So what kind of things would that be?
It's usually one of two things. What we call black water. Water has a memory, and deep running water often picks up some bad energy for whatever reason.
Wow.
And that transmits itself up through the earth. And it doesn't just affect the ground floor of a house, it'll affect the top floor of a block of flats as well.
You mean if people are using that water through the tap system?
No, that's different.
Okay.
This is deep underground water.
Deep underground water, wow.
But that's carrying this energy,
Yeah.
which comes up through the earth. And the other one is what we call fire lines, which is due to deep geological activity, which again just creates this energetic imbalance. And these affect people. When I run courses on this, I show people using kinesiology, the arm testing, and you stand people away from the energy and their arms resist. Put them over the energy lines and their arms go right down. They just can't resist. That is the effect this energy is having on our bodies.
Yeah.
And I know from my clients, I've saved marriages, I've sold houses, I've done all sorts of things, because the energy of the house is now good and people are happy again.
So what is it that you actually do when you go to somebody's property and you're going to cleanse it? Would that be the right word?
Yeah.
What is it that you do?
Even harder for people to understand that I do all this from home. I don't even go to
You do it remotely?
I do it remotely.
Yeah.
And modern 21st century quantum physics explains all this. Quantum theory tells us how this, we've known we can do this for centuries. But 21st century science can now explain it. So I just tap into that. I need plans for a building because I map out the energy lines of the house. I tap into that and I just change the energies of those lines so they become good energies.
So Matthew is operating remotely when he does this, and so it's important to understand a little bit about the quantum field and quantum energy to appreciate it.
I don't think one needs to understand it. I think all one needs to do is just accept it's there. Just the same as
Trust.
you ask most people if they believe in gravity, they do, but ask them to explain it, they can't. They just accept gravity, just accept that there is the quantum field.
Absolutely. I think for some people it's a bigger leap to kind of go, because with gravity, if you drop an apple you can see it drop to the ground.
Yeah.
But with what you're saying, it's when you're operating remotely on something and you're improving the energy of a property or something, it's more difficult to quantify, to prove that to people.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's intangible.
Yeah.
But the proof is the pudding.
And you know what? There are, as you say, the proof is in the pudding, and if people are getting results from what you're doing, and there have been so many prophets through the ages, like Jesus Christ, Buddha, who have done healing on people and done amazing results, and nobody's been able to explain that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's. I think it's. We were talking earlier, and we're just saying that we're really at the beginning of a new era in terms of understanding this.
I mean, what we're talking about is energy. Everything is energy. One's just tapping into that energy and making subtle changes to that energy.
Yeah, one thing that I've heard and I'm now employing is when we make a video,
Yeah.
is to send out through the video a healing energy to the people, to the audience. So we're sending that out for you
Absolutely.
today. So if you're watching this video, you're getting a healing energy from Matthew and I. So, well, I'm looking forward to us doing some further collaborations. We've talked about doing some talks
together.
and so that'll be something to look forward to for 2019 perhaps. And I just want to thank you again for doing this
Great
short
pleasure.
interview.
Great pleasure.
Thank you very much. Would you like to just say about how people can find you?
Yes, I have a website, www.dowsability.co.uk. You'll find me there, and I explain a bit on there how I work. I also have I undertake a free survey for anybody's house. There's a page on my website which talks about my free survey. I check for 4 things. I will email you the results, and you can see what state your house is in.
And I'll put the details in the underneath the video on YouTube. So thank you very much.